Alright guys, before we get into the video, I'm going to talk to you yet again about Futtrading.co.uk. Thank you to everyone that continues to subscribe and support our content. It means the world to us. You guys know we work very hard on the website. You make a lot of coins, but without you guys, we don't have a website. So thank you very much for that. We're working on another big giveaway this month, and hopefully we'll have details of that in the coming days for you guys. But just so you know, £10 a month gets you access to Tier 1 perks, which is buying and selling prices for icons, specials and silvers, as well as Thursday flips. They bang all the time, a lot of coins to be made. And with Tier 2, you get all the Tier 1, plus Chemstar filters, plus live filters, and we're adding UCL cards to that as well. PC prices have now been added, and we're continuing to add more PC features in the coming days and weeks. So make sure you check out Futtrading.co.uk. You'll make millions as simplistically as anything. But for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, make sure you do subscribe down below. And make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. The morning upload is normally League SBC Method to Glory, but tomorrow it is going to be a trading guide for you guys. Sort of what to expect from a promo and how you best trade during a promo. Because League SBC Method at the moment, I'm just getting my club ready for the grind and the packs and stuff like that. So there isn't that much to really show you guys. I don't really want to bore you with a really boring episode. So I'd much rather give you guys some content like that helps you make coins. The evening series is a trading video. It is me currently trading from scratch 1k to Bruno Fernandes Team of the Year. I bought out, and this is my main account we're doing it on. I've spent up on it tonight. We've got 722 coins. You will see the sort of result of what I've done tonight tomorrow at 5:15. And the midnight content, this video is normally a mixture of picks, packs, sometimes trading tips, but today it's all about my thoughts on the game. And so I've tried to be positive as much as I can do with EA at times. And this week I've been in favour of what they've done. They've done a lot of good this week. The upgrade packs to League SBC Method have been very, very good. The mid to prime icon was alright. The repeatable mid was decent. It was alright. And sometimes it's good that EA give us a sort of chilled moment from the game. I'm quite happy with that. But all day today, match creation has been disabled for a long time. People haven't been able to get into games for 14, 15 hours today. And EA really haven't done anything about it right now. We're seeing nothing being done about it. Now, I have a problem with that on a few scales. So the first one I'm going to talk about is the fact that some people can't get the game. So right now, I'm on the game. My brother sat next to me. He's not on the game. He can't get on. Some people on my Discord are on the game. Some people can't get on. And the one thing that I'm noticing is that bids on special cards and expensive players are going for far lower than they should be going for, because people are not trading. So people that might have listed their card up that then got booted off the game recently, listed their card up and now they can't do anything with it. Or I think a couple of people on Twitter are saying they went to list it up and now their card's up. And I don't really know how it works, but I don't like the idea that you can't control your transfers that well. And it also means that if there's less people bidding on your card, it's not going to reach the value it should do. Now, this is why I don't put my cards on bid. I never do it. And some people might say more fool you for putting your cards on bid if that was you, but you'd rely upon the servers being up. But I want to show you, and I find this always the most frustrating thing about EA. So 7 hours ago, we are investigating reports of players experiencing issues connecting to FIFA at this time. We'll provide an update to this thread when one is available. Now, this 7 hours ago was hours after the problem started. So FIFA direct communication is very indirect. Like there are hours before that people can get on the game and play their games. Then an hour ago, due to temporary disabling of foot match creation, further updates will be provided in a new thread. And this is here, right? So 3 hours ago they said they'd been disabled or whatever. And so at first it was just gameplay, and now suddenly it is also more than that, and people are being kicked off the game so they can't actually get on the game at all. This, I don't have to say it a million times, but this is a multi-billion-pound company. And fair enough, you can't help outages sometimes. Sometimes that happens. But if you are going to have an outage, the bare minimum is to communicate better to your players. Bare minimum is to say that. You don't then go and start pushing a promo on a loading screen when some people can't even get past that loading screen. It's a bit of a slap in the face for people. And then what happens after this? Do they turn around and say, we're sorry, we messed up, we ballsed up here? Or what you'll get nothing. What you will get is EA being like, it's fixed, or at times, we fixed your issue, and stuff like that, and it's frustrating. But the biggest problem here is EA made a decision earlier this year to, for some stupid ass reason that no one understands, make it so you pretty much had to play your 30 games of Division Rivals on a Thursday, because you're only allowed to play 30 matches towards your ranking. And so it goes without saying that if your servers aren't working on a Thursday, you've just made that whole game mode obsolete. Now, it's pretty much obsolete for the week anyway, because no one really does Division Rivals because it's a stupid decision. It's another point as well. No one wanted this decision. Everyone's complained about it, so why they haven't changed it back, I don't know. But if your game goes down on the Thursday and your game mode is so specific to one day of the week, that's a major problem. So why have we not been told what the solution's going to be? Why on the direct communications are we hearing nothing at all about how they plan on fixing this or what they're going to do about Division Rivals? Because you can't get into a game. And then there comes the other side of that as well, is what they're doing right now is pushing this new promo. Now, What If does look like it could be a half-decent promo, but I've said this a few times, it's never turned out to be that. What they're going to do now, and this is why I urge you not to spend money on this game, because you're going to go in, they're pushing a promo, and with that promo they're going to earn lots of money. They earn more money, bear in mind, from Ultimate Team than every single title put together within EA pretty much. I think only one that comes anywhere near is Battlefront, but even that's not anywhere close to it. People are going to go and spend their money on this promo, for what? What are you getting for your money? Some virtual cards that literally are luck, and you're probably not going to pack anyone decent from the promo anyway. And for EA to not invest in their game, because they don't invest in this game in any way, shape or form. And I know people might say it's harsh for me to sit here and say, well, you might say to me, yeah, but outages happen all the time. Of course they do. I get it. I understand it. But should a multi-billion pound company now have an outage for 12 hours of gameplay and then now just be kicking people sporadically off the game? In my opinion, no. A few hours, fine, but you should be able to fix it. But when you're going to have the audacity to sit there on Twitter, to sit there on your game and push a promo that's going to be all about packs and open up stuff and give us your money, and then you do that the day before, this happens the day before that, and you still push that because the loading screen's changing, to me it smacks a little bit, and I don't like it. It really, really winds me up. Because you have no right, in my opinion, to sit there basically expecting money from people when you can't even get the basics of your game right. And it has literally made, it's literally brought out everyone on Twitter talking about it. It's made a game mode in terms of Division Rivals, which was already very obsolete, even more obsolete. And so I'm like, what can you do? Like, legitimately, what do you do in this situation? And so no matter how good, like, What If looks, I'm like, what's the point? Because you can't even get the basic parts of this right. I just don't understand it. I really don't understand it. And then when I'm seeing people on the game and I'm looking at what they're doing now, I can't help but feel like this is a little bit suspicious, because all I'm seeing right now is everyone talking about the SBCs they're doing. I'm all over Twitter now. I've done the mid-icon, I've done this, I've done that, because there's nothing else to do on the game. And I legitimately wouldn't put it past EA to have done this on purpose. I legitimately wouldn't put it past them. I get it's very unlikely and it probably isn't, but everyone's gone out now and just doing SBCs, and it's like, well, we can release content that coin syncs people, or we can make them only do SBCs and they can coin sync themselves. Like, that's potentially it. But when you add this to other issues we've had this week, so there was a guy who commented on one of my videos when I bought into the Garridos, moron, by the way. I mean this in the most blunt way I possibly can. You're a moron. Basically, this week we noticed in the Discord that mass listing of silvers was happening all over the place, and Garrido was one of them for Cadiz, and EA mass listed him, and they did mass list him at 5,900 with pages after pages after pages of him. And someone said to me, you're an idiot. They only do that with Team of the Years to make people buy Team of the Years. No, my friend, they do it with all the market. It would be very coincidental if there were 50 random CDMs from Cadiz called Garrido, all of which happen to have the exact same start time, the exact same price, the exact same number of owners, all listed at the same time on the market. That is EA interfering. We know that. We proved it last year. It was EA interfering. But also, even if you take that mentality that EA do it to make you want to buy Team of the Years, if EA spam the market with Team of the Years, it'd bring the price of them down and make them more attainable. So it was a bit of a weird opinion. But that's happened a lot this week. EA have been interfering in the market quite significantly. So when people are buying into cards, they did it last night with the UCLs as well. Man City UCLs got listed on mass yesterday. So did Mönchengladbach. Now, if you're going to make your requirements for your SBCs so arbitrary and difficult, don't go and mass list stuff. You are evidently trying to coin sync people, so why are you offsetting that now? What you could just do is don't make those requirements so arbitrary. That would be the way to do it. But I have an issue when they interfere with the game like that, because you brought a transfer market out. People should be able to trade, because otherwise just make it a shop. The reason you don't make it a shop is because it means that people have to open up packs and hope they get stuff, rather than just buying the specific cards that they want, which will cost you money. But it's a really dangerous downward spiral this week. It's a very dangerous downward spiral. I have no qualms with the week off promos. In fact, I think it's invigorating. It's refreshing. You can look forward to a new promo. And this promo looks very good. It does look very, very good. I'll give them that. It looks like it could be very good. It's EA. They'll probably find a way to balls it up. But this week's been very dodgy. I really don't like the aspect of them interfering with the market, and I really don't like the fact that the servers have been down for this long. No communication as to when they will be back up, or what's going to happen with Division Rivals this week, or anything like that. It's just basically, we'll deal with it when we deal with it. You guys can wait and see. And I just don't like it. And this is why I urge you, I implore you. I know it's long, but grind out League SBC method. I know it's not instant return and it's hard work, but I promise you it's so much more rewarding to do that than it is to give this horrible company your money that literally just don't care about you or anyone else. Like, legitimately. What you are doing by giving EA your money is showing them that you're happy with the game, and it means people like Jamie Foot Economist get bonuses for doing a bang average job or a bad job, if I'm being entirely honest. And so, just promo, just try it. Just try League SBC method. Just try and grind it out. You've got one more day of those upgrade packs left to go. Use them, utilize them, and see how it goes. But just keep all this stuff in your mind when you get into this promo, and just see if you can enjoy it without giving them your money. Now, if you choose to, that's on you. I don't judge you for that at all. It is your money. Do what you want with it. But I'd be mindful, is what I'd say. I'd be mindful of it. But like I say, in the morning, there's going to be a video sort of explaining to you guys the things to look out for with this promo and how to make coins from it, and to grind it out. Tomorrow evening, you'll see the result of me spending up everything on this account for sort of get ready for, I guess, what if, and seeing what we make from it and see how that goes. And then the midnight content tomorrow will probably be likely some packs and upgrades if we get those on the game, but I will let you know. But that's going to be the end of the video. Apologies, it's a little bit negative, but I thought I'd be honest and say what I think, as I always do. But like I say, if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure you turn your notifications on so you never miss an upload. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. But for now, I am out. Peace out. Speak to you soon.